Yashodanandana Gajanandana Yashodanandana Gajanandana Yamuna Tira Vanachanti Yamuna Tira Vanachanti Jaya Radha Madhava Kundavanti Jaya Radha Madhava Kundavanti Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Gajanandana Yashodanandana Gajanandana Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachanti Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gora Hari Bol. Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariva Jagacharya Stotra Satra Sishniman. Divine Grace ISKCON, founder Shara Jagat Guru Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariva Jagacharya Stotra Satra Sishniman. Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananda Gauri Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Mama Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem so Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Siva Sari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyamakura Radha Kunda Giri Gauravadan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadiv Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Ganges Mai Ki Jai, Tulasi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Samabeja Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai, Nitai Goda Premanandi, all glorious assembled devotees, all glorious assembled devotees, all glorious assembled devotees, all glory to Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu. Padya Krishna Vichayavata Vismati Vati Chita Shantamasi Krishna Vipadashita Gaura Karana Saviti Vati Chita Narayanam Namaskritya Adam Chaiva Narottamam Devyam Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayat Nashaprai Sabadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshulunmilitam Jena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stavisam Jena Bhutale Rupa Kada Mahan Prasishwa Budanti. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopi Sai Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namasute Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakal Patariyogyaschа Kripa Sindhuvya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 24. Chanting the song, sung by Lord Shiva. Text 78. Idamja kalya utaya Pranjali Shradayan Vitaha Shinuyat Shavayen Martyu Muchyate Karma Bandhanai Idam Ya Kalya Utaya Pranjali Shradayan Vitaha Shinuyat Shavayen Martyu Muchyate Karma Bandhanai Idam Ja Kalya Utaya Pranjali Shradayan Vitaha Shinuyat Shravyen Martyu Muchyate Karma Bandhanai Muchyate Karma Bandhanai Karma Bandhanai Idam. This prayer. Yaha a devotee who Kalye early in the morning Uthaya after getting up from bed Pranjali with folded hands Shradaya with faith and devotion and thus being absorbed Srinuyat personally chants and hears. Travailleth and get others to hear. Martiaha, such a human being, Muchate, becomes free. Karma bandhana from all kinds of actions resulting from fruitive activities. Purport. That's like Prabhupada. Mukti or liberation means becoming free from the results of fruitive activities, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.10.6. Muktiri hitva yata rupam. Mukti means giving up all activities and being situated in one's constitutional position. Sarupena Vyabhasiti. In this conditional state, we are entangled by one fruitive activity after another. Karma bandhana means the bonds of fruitive activity. As long as one's mind is absorbed in fruitive activities, he has to manufacture plans. He has to manufacture some plan for happiness. The Bhakti Yoga process is different. For Bhakti Yoga means acting according to the order of the Supreme Authority. When we act under the direction of Supreme Authority, we do not become entangled by fruitive results. For instance, Arjuna fought because the Supreme Personality of Godhead wanted him to do. Therefore, he was not responsible for the outcome of the fighting. As far as devotional service is concerned, even hearing and chanting is as good as acting with our body, mind, and senses. Actually, hearing and chanting are also activities of the senses. When the senses are utilized for one's own sense gratification, they entangle one in karma, but when they are used for the satisfaction of the Lord, they establish one in bhakti. Okay, that is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport to text 78, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 24, entitled Chanting the Song sung by Lord Shiva. Idam Jaha Kalya Utaya. A devotee who rises early in the morning and with folded hands chant these prayers sung by Lord Shiva and gives facility to others to hear them certainly becomes free from all bondage to fruitive activities. That is a benediction from Sukadeva Goswami. To get up early morning, as we are doing, and chant these prayers Lord Shiva has chanted. There is guarantee success for those who do it. And you know, a devotee is considered fortunate. You know, someone is fortunate when that person wants to expand that fortune. Just say, you know, someone is fortunate. Will expand the fortune. The fortune he has will not just end with him or her. That fortune will be expanded. As you know, someone is fortunate. So Shukadeva Goswami said here that if one chant this prayer every day and make others to hear it, to chant it, we are sure of success. We'll be liberated from this material world. This is the process of liberation. To chant this every day. Every day. If you look at it very carefully, you can see that we have solution to all our problems. We have solution to all the problems that we have. That is a chapter heading of 10th canto. The last chapter, 10th canto. Bhagavatam is a solution to all problems. So you can see it is true. And you see most of the chapter ends with a blessing like this. All the chapters in the Bhagavatam, it ends with the blessings. So Prabhupada is saying, Mukti hitva anyata rupam. Mukti means giving up all other activities and being situated in one's constitutional position. In this conditioned state, we are entangled by one fruitive activity and another. That's material existence. If we check ourselves very carefully, which we don't know, if we check ourselves very carefully, you will realize that we have not done anything detected by ourselves. Everything we are doing are dictated by our senses. Everything. We see what the eyes want us to see, not what the soul wants us to see. What our eye wanted to see that we see. We think about what our mind wants us to think, not about what the soul wants to think. The same with all other things. We hear something our ears wanted. We talk about something our voice wanted to talk, not about what the soul wants us to do. That is the nature of conditioned life. So when will the living entities do something which we have decided to do? That is the stage of liberation, when one is liberated. Sarupena Abhyavasiti, we are now situated in our original constitutional position. It is on that platform we will do things which the soul wants to do. That is the professional stage. And devotional service is meant for this, to give us this opportunity to learn properly, to hear properly, to see properly. The things we need to do and how to do them, and why we should do them, why we should do what we're doing, how we should do what we're doing. The devotional service gives opportunity for this. Our senses will continue to detect what we should do. And as long as our senses continue to detect what we should do, we will continue to remain here. Therefore, one who knows this would like to do, so what are the things I should do to get me out of this mess? A devotional service. It is not that we're going to do anything different. It is the same thing we're going to do, but with a different consciousness. We have to chant now the glories of Krishna, not the glories of the material personalities, which are all temporal and they're all illusion. Just illusion. For this reason, Christian has performed unlimited percents, unlimited. You can't imagine the activities Christian perform in this world. So many. And not just that he performed these activities, he appointed some of his devotees to to write them all down, just as we have now. They put everything down. It's for our own benefit, for benefit. Krishna performed these activities, not only performing them, he got them written down. And not just getting them written down, he continued to send devotees to speak about them. So we can hear about this attentively. So Prabhupada said, the reason he opened the International Society for Christian Consciousness is to give a chance to hear. This is the purpose of ISKCON. ISKCON has a purpose. To give you a chance to hear about Krishna. We've been hearing. But the things we are hearing is the things which you shouldn't hear. So we have to replace it with the things which you should hear. For that reason, Prabhupada opened ISKCON to hear. So this movement is for hearing. And we have come here, we should be ready to hear every day. So like yesterday in his meditation, he showed that in the next age which is coming, Kali Yuga, the people have reduced drastically. If you see the height of Arjuna, Bhimsena, then you can understand. They are touching the sky, not like this. They are touching the sky. When Bhimsena is moving, the earth, not just the room, the whole earth is shaking by his weight. And Bhimsena is moving. He's shaking. That's the weight of just one person. The same thing when Nityananda Prabhu is dancing. The whole earth planet will shake. It's shaking. That's the weight. They're very, very tall and huge and very strong. So yesterday he saw that. He saw that. Now he look at this side, complete degradation. Complete degradation to this size. Our intelligence, the same thing. Intelligence drastically reduced. Everything else, all the good things all got reduced. And yesterday we saw that. What is this? And other sages who saw it, they were very bewildered. They said, what to do? So let's go and see yesterday. And they came. When they came, yesterday he knew they were coming. So he was in the Saraswati. And he went deep into the water and he came out and he shook his head. All glories to Kali Yuga. All glories to women. All glories to children. All the sages, they became bewildered. We came to ask a question and we're getting more bewildered. The person we are going to ask a question is glorifying what we have seen as a problem, Kali Yuga. But they were patient and I said, yesterday, why were you glorifying Kali Yuga? So terrible of all the ages. This is a terrible one. Why didn't you say glory to Satya Yuga? Why Kali Yuga? So he said, yes. I was glorifying Kali Yuga because of the merit. Yeah? What is inside Kali Yuga? What is here? So he said, Kale dosa nije rajan. Nide rajan. Kale dosa. This Kali Yuga is full of faults, unlimited fault. Every direction, you see fault in every direction. But Eka Mahaguna, there is one supreme quality that contracted all the fault of Kali Yuga. Kirtana Deva Krista Shah Mukta Sangha Brand Parambajet. That in this ocean of fault, the holy name of Krishna is available. The Chaitanya will come in to give this name. That is the best thing in Kali Yuga. He didn't mention something else to be the best. It's the best thing in the ocean of fault. The best thing in Kali Yuga is the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. That's the best. So those who are very intelligent, who are very civilized, who are wise, who are fortunate, they will devote their time to chanting them. They will take it as a prime duty. This is my prime duty. That is liberation. That's what is going to give us liberation. Nothing else is going to bring liberation. Our material activity will not bring any liberation. It will simply increase our problems. So chanting this song, Lord Shiva has chanted, in addition to the Hare Krishna mantra, which is our national anthem, to chant this holy name of Krishna, to recite these prayers, and giving this name to other devotees is the process for liberation. A person who does this has the kingdom of God as his merit. Sure, to go back to Godhead. Certain, that's guaranteed. To go back to Godhead. So Krishna gave this opportunity to Vyasadeva. So when he saw this, to help us to chant this name, he compiled the Bhagavatam, all the literatures. He put everything down, so that since you don't have memory, the book is here to help us to remember. This is Vyasadeva costless mercy. We didn't ask him to do it, he did it out of his mercy, because he could see. So he saw the solution. A devotee, they always look for the way to help others. Fortunate person will make others fortunate. So he's fortunate. So he made the opportunity for us to become fortunate by giving the Bhagavatam and other literatures. This is the sign for those who are very fortunate. They expand the fortune of others, like Vyasadeva. And in this Bhagavatam, there are so many pastimes of Lord Krishna. Unlimited activities Krishna performs. And the devotees are constantly explaining them. Here Prabhupada has explained this verse. Prabhupada has explained. Other acharyas also give explanation to what Srila Vyasadeva has put down for us, and to all the activities Lord Krishna performed. When we act under the direction of the Supreme Authority, we do not become entangled by fruitive results. For instance, Arjuna fought because the Supreme Personality of Godhead wanted him to do. Therefore, he was not responsible for the outcome of the fighting. Arjuna, he killed 640 million people. That is the one which was counted. The one which are not counted is also 100 million. 100 million. The one which is counted is recorded is 640 million people. But he didn't go to hell. For this, he didn't go to hell. Instead, he became promoted. If you kill one person, you be jailed. For a civilized country, be jailed. One civilized country, you can bribe and get out. But for a civilized country, you be jailed. June alone, 640 million people. He got promoted because Christians wanted him to do it. When we do something good Christians want us to do, or for one who is in Christian consciousness, one who is fixed in devotional service, our activities have no result. Karmani, Dirdaha to kin to Bhakti Bhajan. So Christians fry it in such a way there is no chance for it to germinate. It's the beauty of Bhakti, devotional service. There's no result. But for one who is not a devotee, karma bandhana, the word is used here, karma bandhana. Munchiti karma bandhana. We become responsible for the outcome, for the result. Become responsible. The same activity, different result. For Krishna, there is no result because he will take care. He is responsible for that. For activity which is not for Krishna, we are responsible for it. And because we are not capable of handling Krishna's material energy, even though it is Krishna's material energy, we are not capable of handling that. We will pay very dearly for it. We pay heavy consequences. But that you didn't pay anything because he acted on behalf of Krishna. So we should act on behalf of Krishna. If we act on behalf of Krishna, follow what Krishna wants to do. Very, very, very interesting. Very nice. As far as devotional service is concerned, even hearing and chanting is as good as acting with our body, mind, and senses. Actually, hearing and chanting are also activities of the senses. When the senses are utilized for one's own sense gratification, they entangle one in karma. But when they are used for the satisfaction of the Lord, they establish one in bhakti. Chanting and hearing is eternal activity we will do. Chanting and hearing is eternal activity. At the conditioned stage and also at the liberated stage, we will do these activities eternally. When we attain perfection, you still be chanting and hearing about Krishna. Actually, hearing and chanting, it begins after perfection. After one has attained perfection. Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma Nasujati Nakashati Samasamushu Bhuteshu Madbhaktim Labati Madbhaktim Labati. This is the beginning of devotional service. At this stage, our devotional activities gives Krishna pleasure because they are done from the soul platform and with the intention of pleasing Krishna. Krishna becomes very happy. He enjoys it. How do we get to that stage? We're doing it, but how do we get it there? There are two sides of sadhana bhakti. To migrate from vaidhi to spontaneous devotional service. Spontaneous devotional service, which is not motivated. Nobody will ask you to chant before you chant. You naturally do your bhakti. It's either someone is seeing you, someone is not seeing you. Even if there is no devotees with you, you can still maintain devotion. To get to that stage, it's the same process of chanting and hearing, but in a different way. We are externally chanting, externally hearing. Now we have to internally chant and internally hear. Internally, from the mind, from the soul. You have to allow the soul to chant. Not only the tongue, the soul should be chanting. The soul should be hearing what we are chanting. We should do it now internally. Internally, we are meditating on the ultimate goal of chanting, the supreme passage of Godhead. So we are meditating on that. We think about that. We focus our attention on that. We already understood from our Gita that whatever we constantly think of will become that. Whatever we constantly hear, we'll act on it. Whatever we speak, it becomes our action. So by constantly, mentally contemplating our eternal relationship with Krishna, we will certainly be promoted to that platform. That is the process of entering into a spontaneous devotional service. And from there to Prema Bhakti, Prema will manifest. All right, Hare Krishna. Comment? Question?
Thank you for your sweet lecture. You just hear that we should chant so externally we are chanting. So when we are chanting externally the name, how can we understand that the soul is chanting together?
If you are chanting externally and you are hearing it, if you are hearing what you are chanting, the mind is not out, but the mind is what you are chanting. That is the soul chanting. The mind does not go anywhere. It is hearing the name chanting. That is the chanting of the soul. And that will continue even when you are not physically chanting. It will continue when you are asleep. Also it will continue. Because you have done it perfectly. And the subtle stage will continue. It will not stop. Any day you continue to do what you have done in the daytime, that means that it was very nice. It touches the subconscious mind. It touches the soul. So you continue with it even when you sleep. That is what Isolated Bodhisattva calls mindful sleep. Mindful sleep. It will continue. It will not end. If it is not strong, you forget it. When you finish, you forget it. If it is strong, you continue with it. Right. Any comment? Nothing. It means that you will not suffer for that activity. You will not suffer. Instead, you will get promotion from it. Or you say karma. There's no karma. You don't get the negative result from it. You only get positive result. But that is pure devotional service. Pure devotional activity does not bring us suffering. It brings only pleasure. We get promotion. When it is not devotional service, then it brings result, negative result, which you suffer. If it is pure, it will free us from here. Hare Krishna.
So much insist on chanting as a holy names alone. But at the same time, some people have very heavy karma. When the karma is there, it is that it cannot be changed. So, is there any chance for somebody whose karma is heavy and we can push out ourselves and become a good devotee? Because karma is cannot be changed and becomes important. What can be done?
Emphasis is so much on the chanting, but some people have heavy karma. Any chance for people with heavy karma to be liberated? Why not? If karma, there's some certain karma that cannot be changed, but not all. Very few karma doesn't change, but majority changes. That is why we are here. Prabhupada said this verse, famous verse by Walita. Sarva dharma parityaja. Sarva dharma parityaja. Sarva dharma parityaja. Mam ekam sarva. Aham tvam sarva parityaja. Who says in Mahasuchaha? What is that? Our karma may change. If you surrender to Krishna, our karma may change. Sarva pabibhya. I will free you from all sinful reactions. That's the change of karma. The karma is not the same again. Krishna said, we'll change it. We'll change the situation. Don't you see that our fates are changing? What we understood before, coming to Krishna consciousness, is changed, it's transformed. That's change of karma. So if we engage ourselves seriously in practicing devotional service, change the karma. That is what we are doing. The karma is being changed. There is certain karma which does not change. For example, you cannot change the body now. You can't change this. For this lifetime, you have to take it until the next life before you can change it. This cannot change. It will remain for this lifetime. If you want a different one, then you have to take birth again to do that. Even those like Vishwamitra Muni, who changed his karma in his varna in one lifetime, he didn't change the body still remained. It's only the consciousness that changed. The next generation, then you can change the body. But other karmas are changing. Our situation are not the same. So karma changes by the fire of bhakti. Gita Lokesha said, if we are situated on the boat of this transcendental knowledge, if you are situated there, even if you are considered the most sinful of all sinners, you'll be liberated. You'll be liberated. So yes, the karma is changed. That is why we should engage ourselves seriously. Because the karma, I'll give you an example. See, if you put a dry wood in the fire and you put wet wood in the fire, both of them are going to be burnt. The only difference is the time. The dry wood, there's no water inside, so it will burn very easily. The wet wood, the fire has to dry the water first before it starts burning, so it will take some time. So for those of us whose life is like wet wood, it will take a long time. It will take a long time for us to get liberated. It takes some time. So some of us will struggle with it. Yes, because we are wet wood. So fire has to dry the water first. Then it will start burning the wood. So when you look at that, you can think, oh, I'm praying, nothing is working. I'm fasting, nothing is working. Oh, I'm chanting, nothing is working. Who told you nothing is working? Who said nothing is working? So many things are going on. So many things. Krishna is taking care. It is going on. Always sometime it will manifest. So Rupa Goswami said we should be patient because he knows that. So be patient. Just wait, but continue. If you wait and continue, everything will be fine. Prabhupada said, in due course of time. Yeah, in due course of time, it will be fine. So karma changes. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura